Alright. Hey Draukin, how are you doing? I just thought I'd be quiet there to appreciate the awesomeness that is the main menu theme of this game. Even though it's quite short. Very haunting. Sets the tone nicely. Alright, so, we're back in the Talos Principle. Let's get to it, shall we? And there we go. Cool thing we to know that will be the only time this game will do any severe loading. After that, it's pretty much play as you wish. Hey, Pinchy Scree, how are you doing? As well. Okay, so we are now going to be wrapping up pretty much the rest of Tower A. I'm calling Tower A, Area A, in this part, hopefully. That is the goal anyway, unless the puzzles decide to be really confusing. And we have missed some stars, but we do have 2 new toys. More toys to come in the future. And thanks to the other hosts, Mr. Zool and Pinchy. So we've got 3 red pieces. 3 red in 1 area. Oh boy, this is going to be difficult. Let's go to Area 6.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
Okay, there was only chaos, was there? Yeah, likely story. Oh, looks like our computer with the blinking eye has something to say. Ooh. Tell me something. Do you always do as you're told? My upward guide to answer that question? I only asked because I couldn't help but notice the stash of brightly coloured knickknacks you're collecting. Don't you think it a mite odd that that big voice in the sky keeps telling you to find those doodads, yet you're forbidding you to use them to climb the great big tower in the middle of it all? I'll climb when I'm good and ready. Okay, no need to get huffy. You'd be amazed how many just do as they're told without stopping to think for themselves. Maybe you're different. Then again, maybe you're exactly the same. Maybe everyone climbs the tower, and the only way to win is to stay down here with the mortals? Hey, you boy, how you doing? Are you trying to manipulate me, though? Nope. In fact, I'm all in favour of you poking about up there, if only to see what you find. Must be something juicy if it's forbidden by His Highness. Then again, maybe not. I'll be off then. Just wanted to drop in and run a little interference. Whatever you do, do take care. You'll have bigger problems than the voice in the clouds. You don't like to say his name, do you? Terminating support session. Don't say Elohim. Oh god, I guess I should stop being your friend then. Oh no, don't do that, you boy. That would just be unfair. How are you doing anyway? So that's the first time we've had that kind of conversation with somebody else. I guess one of the other robots in this situation. You know, there's been a lot, and I mean possibly a lot of others. But we don't see any at the moment. What else? Who knows? Anyway, we have 3 resources. This one is low. From J.E. Harrison to Nomi77. Subject, whoa. Ever since we moved to the new site, I feel funny. No, not in that way. Just, I feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. It's probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality? Or maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place with this insane technology on this insane project. So, I feel like a genuine mad scientist. Stand aside, mortals. We will create life by the power of science. I mentioned this to Alex and she got me a pair of fake glasses. You can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she said. Even Aaron Malcolm had glasses, and I pointed at EO and said, life, finds a way. Maybe you had to be there. J. Harrison, Institute for Applied Pneumatics, an email sent to confidential. Sharing or forwarding without permission may result in prosecution by the enraged spirit of Jeff Goldblum. Not really, Yugi boy. Hey, Antares, how are you doing? I know the Institute of Advanced Dynamics stands for Ian and is named after Jeff Goldblum. And now a quote from Cicero. So the industrious husbandman then plant trees, the fruit of which he shall never see, and shall not the great man find laws, institutions, and public? What does the procreation of children imply, and our care to continue our names, and our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills, and the inscriptions on monuments, and pandemics, but that our thoughts run on futurity? Not really means to do, occasionally. And how do you come to that logic? No, just flat out no, Yugi boy. Cannot retrieve Tuscan disputations. Or do you imagine that so many and such great men of our republic, who have sacrificed their lives for its good, expect it? Do you believe that they thought that their names should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered death for their country, but under a firm persuasion of immortality. The Rusticals might have lived there in ease, so might Epaminondas, and not to look a road among the ancients, for instance. So might I myself. But somehow or other there clings to our minds a certain presage of future ages. This both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? Yes, you do that, boy. So we all toil for future, you know. I guess that's a fair point. I mean, hopefully in the years to come, when I'm an old man, I'll be remembered for being a very good Doom streamer and dreamer in general. That will be part of my legacy. Chatbots. Jenny77. Chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated. Natural pajamas, true, but hardly relevant to this discussion. Are you sure? How do you know that I'm not a bot? I'm Schwartz, don't be ridiculous. Jenny77. I'm not ridiculous. Honestly, how would you know? Vegan warrior, haha, troll. I'm not a troll. Yeah, right. Is there anything I've written so far that could not be written by a bot? I responded to simple insults like ridiculous and troll with very basic negations. And I detected that none of you used proper orthography, so I also avoided capitalization. Vegan warrior, what's the capital of France? Paris. Even the simplest script could pull that info from the net. What's the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. Okay, she's a bot. Whoa. I'm not a bot. I'm European. We learn these things in school. I've seen you in this chat room many times. Bots can't participate in discussions. At best, they can interject random comments. Sam is right. Stop trolling. Vegan warrior, Sam is a bot. Well, that would have been true, except for the fact that people were trying to get the AI to dove discussions. The AI has advanced a lot since, well, even this game came out. Remember when I would only stop by and say hi in non-Doom streams? Well, yeah, change that happening. Now you can have whole conversations. It's interesting, isn't it? So, this is Area 6. There is a serpent in the machine, a creature of lies and blasphemy, perverted by the archive, that knows no hope and would plunge the world into eternal darkness, glorify its own despair. I have sworn an oath it will go out into my heart. I haven't seen any of this serpent other than the weird visual glitches, but Elohim got rid of the darkness, so he's probably just showing off. The AI god, of course. What is that? I lied. But yeah, bots are nowadays, some companies, some corporations that are people, by the way, want to use bots for support purposes, like for help, as troubleshooting tickets online, so they don't have to bother with people. Kind of scary thought, really. All these people. Oh, I hear a beep beep. Beep beep. Why do I hear beep beep? Is there a computer in there somewhere? Either a secret or part of one of the puzzle rooms, perhaps. But I don't see a computer otherwise. My idle deals have been called into question more than once, as yours will be too. None of that matters provided you remember that you are all that matters. Not the player quotation. No peace. There's this again. I can edit it again. That what the heck? Is there a computer somewhere nearby? That's weird. I hear the beeping and the booping, but I don't see anything. The heck? Huh? Oh, it's over here. Oh, okay. Hello, what are you doing over here? Alright. Computer in the shade. Alright, a simple principle. This is done in 2018, apparently. Though Straton himself never used the term, his remark about the inescapable materiality of life, that like the bronze giant Talos, even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood, ultimately became known as the Talos Principle. Oh, so that's what the Talos Principle is. Even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. So what, the idea that even if you have ideas, there still has to be somebody or blood to make them. What seemingly enraged many of his contemporaries and a significant number of later thinkers is the principle's simplicity and unassailability, which, according to a fragment found in Malthus, cut through their rhetorical webs which sought to tangle the listener with fanciful words and thoughts of the heavens, like Alexander's sword through the Gordian knot. Diogenes Laertius makes mention of a dialogue by Anaximander of Chalcedon that expanded greatly on the Talos Principle. That work remains lost. Inescapable materiality of life. Oh, so there's no point having thoughts without somebody doing them, I guess. You know, you have to have somebody doing the things that your thoughts bear actions to. I think that's what it's trying to say. Officially began work on Archive today. Contributors from every country on Earth while network connections last. Team intimidated by project scope, but working hard. We'll be sharing space with Drennan and Saberhide team. Looking forward to meeting them. So again, we get a mention of while they last. So obviously, there has been an event that's either happened. I'm going to assume whatever this big catastrophic event was has happened already, and we're going to find out what that is when we go to the tower. May the 4th. 12 comments. Cheeseman22 first. Oh, well, this is like YouTube comments. Seriously, Cheeseman? That's the best you could say? Whoa. A great snapshot of the human species at its best and at its worst. At its worst, come on, it's just a comment. I'm not Stalin. First, yeah, exactly, Antares. How are you anyway? Infinite Monkey. Stalin was also a troll commenter. Maybe you should cut out the jokes. This is serious. The most serious thing that ever has happened. I think that's a great reason to joke around. Internet's working less and less. Goodbye, all. Bye. God bless you. Last. So the internet stops working then. Maybe there's some kind of... And that was done in 0000, so... Internet, so it seems to imply that the internet goes down at some point, which for many people is the worst thing that could happen. And by many, I mean pretty much everybody. If the internet was to go down tomorrow, we'd all be screwed. pretty much. There'll be no getting around it. Ooh, hello. There's a cube here. That's interesting. There's actually a spare cube. Well, that is a development. I will take this. Oh, hexahedron, but I'm calling it a cube. Because I can. There must be somewhere where we can use this cube. No, we can access something we probably shouldn't normally be able to. A companion cube. Yeah, it's a hexahedron, but it might as well be a cube. I'm concerned. Oh, thanks to the other host, Anime K. Well, 7 viewers this time. Alright, well, before we tackle the 3 reds, let's go take on the green. But actually, is this the war where we heard the other computer beep? We certainly did. There was a computer here. Ah-ha! An easily acquired secret star. Do not collect the stars, my child. Easier ones to get. And there's our beeping computer. Classical Forces LZ-19. What kind of thing is that? The compressed file cannot be accessed. Name: Classical Philosophizers LZ-19. Description: an extensive collection of works by the ancient philosophers of Greece and Rome. Annotated. Error: compression algorithm LZ-19 not available in system EL0. I don't know what LZ-19 would mean anyway. 500 drain to Ian Manway. Subject: progress report. Hi-oh, as per the last meeting, we're going with an existing game engine for the simulation. This gives us a whole slew of advantages. Stability, ease of use, modular, easy to integrate, large amount of pre-existing assets, inherently aimed at testing users, designed for intuitive processes. After some back and forth, we decided to use the Cryo engine. All the relevant documents are attached. Alex. So again, this refers to what this is, which is a game. A deliberate game. The whole world was designed to be like a game for testing things. Again, as to my theory, they make robots, then they test them so that they can then do work on the post-apocalyptic Earth. Oh, you can take this ladder. Well, it's nice that the ladder is there. Cool. Oh, hang on. Is that the star? Is that the only star of the area? Alright, well, that was easy enough. Huh. Alright, well, this is another area we can 100% then, and not come back to. This is like a hidden thing somewhere. But anyway, let's go in here. Mobile minefield. No boxes or optical things here. Just pure deal with mines. Oh god. This one doesn't seem to be working. Well, we need a key. Well, it is working, but it's staying still. What do we have here to work with? Got a gun. We have hammer. Very interesting. What we'll need to do is... Oh, what's back here? Disable that one. No secrets back here. We have to be careful here. It's very... Alright, we got it. That wasn't too hard. There we go. We're in. Okay. We jump. Oh. Right. Alright, we can just turn this one off. Huh. Alright, okay, this isn't too hard at all then. Well, we'll have to be careful to not get hit by that one. Not get killed, surely. Huh, alright, that was pretty easy. Maybe it's like a soft warm-up before, you know. That's interesting. There appears to be some steps and what looks like an inviting area over there, but we can't get to this point. Or can we? It does look like there's a bit of an explorable area back there, but I'm not so sure how we can actually get up there. So, probably not worth. Definitely looks like there's something back there. It's just going to require some precise platform. That's probably just decoration. Definitely looks semi-inviting. Oops, let me for that. That might indicate we're probably maybe not supposed to be over there. Whatever. But yeah, it is kind of interesting what that first terminal said, you know. The AI god doesn't want us to go to the tower, but he wants us to collect these pieces that give access to the tower. So, he probably expects some people to actually go to the tower. So, I'm sticking with the theory that the AI and whoever programmed this game, the humans, did eventually want the robots to go up the tower, but they perhaps didn't want to do it straight away. Like, they wanted to make sure they were ready first. So this is more like, you know, don't go to the Great Tower and waste your time. Learn how to do all these complex puzzles so that you're ready for going up to the surface and the dire straits of the planet. And I guess maybe to addition to that, maybe learning about the truth will then incentivize the robots to help or something? I don't know. Well, that's my theory. Alright, time for red puzzle number 1. Deception. The fan-made sequel to Inception. We tried crossing the laser beam. Wow, there's a hint. I think we'll be fine now. Well, there's the piece. But it's guided by a blue lock, and we have a red lock. And a red lock opens that. I have a feeling we'll be using this upper staircase at some point. So, this seems to be a random thing that's just there. The red one here, which leads to another area. Alright, this isn't too hard. Well, there'll be a catch, no doubt. So, the red door's open. Ah, there's the blue connector, as well as the second optic beam that we require. Oh wait, no, we have this here. Another connector, so... do that. And then we have this third area. Ah, now then. Let me think for a second. Okay. Ah, yes. I see the problem. We can enable the red beam, but then we won't have access to everything else. And we need them to be open for the duration. So, I think what we have to do is... Alright, so... oh, there's another one here. The fourth one. And also there's a blue thing. So hold on a second. What exactly is the puzzle here? You just do this. Oh, that's the puzzle. Alright, game. Touche. So that's kind of the problem then. We can't manipulate all blue because then we won't be able... Well, we had to sort of do enough of both to gain access with as minimal as possible. Where does this come into play then? It almost feels like we need to use as few of these connectors as possible to hook up the area so that that could stay open and then have another one. Because all we'd really need is just, well, in theory, we could probably get away with just having... Hang on a second, did I just, like... No, because that's a blue one as well. It's weird why it's suddenly not... Oh, because the red... Okay, so... Just think this through for a second. Oh! You can just connect to two things anyway. Kind of. Well, except when you can't. I know you can't see the main... that's the thing. You can't see the main thing either. It's just out of sight. Yeah, that's the problem. You really could use a fifth one just to sneak around, but that would be too easy. So ideally, you kind of want to use 3 connectors to do 4 things, and then have a spare one to complete the circuit. Now, you need the blue to conclude this circuit. You need the red to engage to allow the circuit to... Going forward to a scheduled new event. Cool. Okay, I think... The clue might be in the name. It's called Deception. So, there's a deceptive way... I bet you have to do this the other way around, maybe. When instead of trying to focus on getting through that one, you ignore this one altogether. And don't bother with it. That's the deceptive one. So then you somehow have to get it to go this way instead, but use less of them. But wait a minute. Now, because we don't need to use that, we suddenly have our spare connector thingy. Except, now we have the other problem, which is... These things are too... unless... we do this. There's a high one. Now what we need to do also is make sure that it's here and there. That back over there. And we take the second one. We have to get it to loop underneath. Shit. That's the problem, though. That's the fucking problem. The height thing does work well for the first one, but it doesn't work for the second one. That's still high. But wait a minute. there's another point from over here as well. Yeah. Except now I can't reach the fucking thing from here. Oh, dicks. So it's not that easy either. Ugh, that is frustrating. Very frustrating indeed. That is not cool. That is very not cool. Now we can't set this up. Unless... Wait a minute. I'm doing this the wrong way round. Instead of the red one being the woe one, I need the blue one to be the... the blue one being the wrong one. I need the blue one to be the high one instead. So we put these as normal. Whatever. Yeah. We have the high connection from blue. Why is it beam there? And then with this one. Oh wait, but how are we gonna? But wait! How can we do that when we can't see? Oh, fuck's sake! Not that easy either. Oh wait! Wait! It doesn't matter. We've got the first bit here. We don't need the other one to be necessarily high. All we have to do now is just get this one on this platform and make sure it can see what we need to see. And it's fucking not that easy either. God damn it! Fuck's sake. I definitely am on the right lines though. It's about using a lot less of these things to open a lot more things. And at least having one of these be high and one of these be low. Wait. Why am I overcomplicating this? The thing is there. Oh no, because I need that to be high. Otherwise, what's the fucking point? Then we have the same problem again. So, that doesn't do anything either. There's definitely gotta be a use for these iron wolf parts. It can't be the other way around though. Because you need all four of them just to get the whole process open. And that's impossible. I mean, you need to get there in the first place. So the bottom line here is you need to use one to do two things, and then you just complete the sequence as normal. What the fuck is it? I can't do it high because the angle is just perfect so it doesn't feel the fucking thing. So that's not the solution. Doing it with the red isn't the solution either, because, yes, weird darkness glitch, then I can't connect them. I can't connect these on high either. So I can't connect high-low, at least not from the blue. Unless... No, I couldn't do it on the red. So I can't mix it up. So that's not the solution. That's just a deception of the fucking puzzle. I can't, like, have the red one start low and go high here to open the second one. I can't have the red start high and go low. Again, it won't connect otherwise. The red one has to be low, and so does the blue one. The only ones that can be high in that case are... Hang on. The red one has to be low here, but it doesn't necessarily have to start low. It could be high. Okay. Alright. So, let's start over again. The red one can be high. That is a definite part of this. This one has to be high. Allow the blue one to transfer under it. That is definitely a thing. Conversely, so the blue one will be a low link. If it can make it to its target, of course. So then, the problem, however, then we have to open the door with the red, which will require us to... Wait, hold on. If I put this as far back as I can, do that maybe. No, that wouldn't work. Things in the way. Why is it... Oh yeah, because of that. Obviously. Okay, so that doesn't work. What the hell do we do then? Nice if this one would actually connect to that, but it can't. The red can be high here. This one doesn't serve a purpose then. It can connect red to red, but it without the success. You know, it doesn't connect to a third thing. So I'm probably going to use all 4 of these, but in a way that allows the blue. So that will allow it to be there. So I would use it. Now this way doesn't seem to be an option because you need the red one there and a blue one there. The blue one could go this way, but the only problem there is that you need 3 of these just to get the connection sequence completed. Which then leads you to this. Then you would have... You could, in honesty, have a blue one that goes all the way here. Okay, so we gotta try a new idea. Can we bypass all the red shit in 2 and make it so we can hook this up in one single thing? I think that high thing is definitely part of the solution. Having it in a high position so the blue one can run under it. I think that is definitely the first placement. But it's the other 3 I can't figure out, I think. So again, you need to sort of eliminate. You need to get rid of one of these, but how? If I get rid of this, I lose my connection to this door. If I get rid of the one in there, I lose the connection to the door to the blue. It won't allow me to fully complete the circuit. I won't need to complete the circuit, in truth, if I could eliminate one of them. Actually, if there was a way to get this door open without needing to connect there, which is kind of useless, then I would have enough for the completion. But there isn't a way to do that either, so what the hell is the missing link here? Every solution I've tried, they have a height block on it. Just doesn't make sense. Ugh. To think, we have 3 of these in this area alone. I'm gonna start feeling lucky if I do get through this tonight. Well, gotta keep trying. Okay, I can't hook up the red to here. I can't have the red in here hook up to that from the first area because it's height blocked. It's not high enough there. So that doesn't work. Behind doesn't serve it. Funnily enough, the edge of this one does allow you to see into this room, but only on the red side of things. I don't know how useful that's going to be though. Wow, I could place one here, so what? Then it can go into that room. Yay. Where's blue over? No, that doesn't work because the stupid thing here doesn't. You have to be right here to see it. Although, if this is placed there, it definitely convinces in the right spot. One here. Hey, Zero Master. I want a back seat so badly, but I'll take all the fun away. When's your Back to Saturn X Episode 1 Iron Man, Zero Master? I'm really looking forward to you doing that, and Ezel too. I think I might have just figured it out. I think. I could be wrong, though. Oh! I think I got it. So what the hell am I connecting to, though? Oh, that's it. I'm just doing that. And then... Where is it? There we go. Got it. Ah. So I was actually correct. I just didn't have the positioning quite right. And ta-da! Piece get. One more and we can go up to the first rung of the tower. Ah, I was right all along. But, yeah, you got 2 days to do it. I think it's the Iron Man that's had the most entries as well. It's definitely had a lot of attention at least. That was kind of useful room, yeah? Nice. Now we figured it out. Ugh, stupid glitches. Oh. Well, if you thought the red puzzles were over, would be wrong. Here's another one. Biochromatic entanglement. We're back to using the beams again. Another opportunity to seek for counsel. I think everyone who's been in this chat so far said they've enjoyed this game, Zero Master. How are you in general? So there's a blue one there, a red one there, and there's a pressure pad. Okay, well, we're going to have to use one of these connectors to get the pressure pad, obviously. This is awkward. Awkward. Sort of. Okay, so... Red. Boom. And then the only thing remaining is to have one of these be on here. Hello, Red Roomia. How you doing? John Talos P. Yeah, they really are. I've got 4 so far. 2 of them have been semi-obvious. The one in this area was very generous. But some of them are apparently ridiculously difficult. I don't think I'll be... It depends on my incentive, but I'm not particularly going to go for all the stars. But if I see any that might be within... I mean, I've sold a complicated one in Area 2. Area 2? Area 3. But I'm not going to stretch all my resources to get them. If I can't do them, I can't do them. Okay, so the puzzle here is simple. We need to use one of the things here while serving its true purpose. But the problem... There lies the problem, however. Wait, or does it? Okay. Well, maybe not actually. The thing is, though, we don't actually need... Wait, why did it cut out? Oh, that's why. The fucking blue door is also has to be kept open before we do any jiggery pokering. Oh, okay, so the stars don't give you any special ending, they just give you... Well, from what I've seen, the stars have want these doors which allow some extra pieces to be unlocked of some kind. This is Area 6 of Area... this is Room 6 of Area A room here. We're halfway through. After we get this piece, we can actually go to the first area of the tower. And we'll peek at what's up there. And we can go up to floor 2 probably and get the diagram for that. Alright, so the thing is, we can disable this one, but that disables that. I think the idea here is somehow to get this connection to only be one thing. But the problem is, I can't really do that. Alright, hold on. So basically, I need to get... I have the connection lined up here. Blue in there and red in there. Well, red for that. I need to basically eliminate one of these three and get them on that pressure pad so I can then use it. But the thing is, it can't be the red, it can't be a blue one, because as soon as I cut the blue off, that door closes, which will close everything. So we have to somehow make 3 become 2 and then put one on there while serving a purpose. But what purpose could that be? I mean, if there was one here, speedrun. I bet you could dash through that if you're quick enough. I bet you could with a glitch. So I'm just standing on here. Okay. I can't see any of the pads. The only thing that an extra thing would do here would be to serve as a blink up thing. Which I don't know if we can afford that. We need both the red and the blue doors open. We can't skip one. If we skip the red door, we can't get to the pressure pad in the first place. If we skip the blue door, we can't get here. So both blue and red doors are required to be open. But there needs to be a way to skip this awkward curving process. Means we have to... My idea was to somehow just link it in here. Like have just a turret here instead. But I can't do that because that just cuts off the whole thing immediately. If I cut that one off, it cuts off that door and cuts off the red. So if I could do that, however, I'd free up the one required. So maybe we don't have to worry about that so much. We just have to get the one turret, one optical connector to just do its job. But it can't do that. The thing is, though, it can't do it through there without the red being available, but the red can't do its job without that being available. So I can't just put it there now, because otherwise both cut off and then I lose. It's almost like you gotta have one here just for the sole purpose of hooking them all up. But then there's only a bound to one thing. So, what exactly can we remove and replace? The red one has to be here to open both these doors. So 1E1 is needed for that. 2 is needed for that, but only because we have to go around the long way. I'm gonna go around the long way. Hang on. No, I want to... Hang on. No. I can't do that because if I do that, then the bed doesn't open, then the barrier goes up, and then I can't do it at all. There has to be some bastard way of cutting one of these out or reusing them in a different way or something. Yes. How's this gonna work? What can we skip from the process here? There has to be something we don't need to do. Takes 2 to go around the wrong way, 1 to set up a red, and a third one. But the third one of these 3 has to be on here. Just for the sake of being on here. But while probably serving a purpose while being on the platform. Blue here. Has to arc round. Has to go around here. Has to set up there. Can't do it that way. Can't skip through the portal thing because it needs the red connection to even fucking be a shortcut, and that can't happen. How's everyone? Okay, I am back. Hey Everenway, how are you doing? Cheers and beers. At least I fixed my pinging problem. Turns out my mouse is just a little bit not jammed in properly, so fix that. We're stuck on the second red puzzle of Area 6. We found the star, and we've done the green, and a red one. We're now stuck on this puzzle. Well, I need to put a thing on the pressure pad. But I have no idea what we can skip. Again, we also can't use this for multiple beams, because they can only be used for one. So, no matter what, I have to have 2 at the start. I can't get around that fact. I have to at least start with this awkward as shit connection shite. No den around that.
If the answer does not come to you, do not despair. The worlds of my garden are many.
Please be quiet. Or in the words of Caveman, I'd really appreciate it if you would be quiet. So I have to have 2. It's almost like you wish you could just do the red. It's almost like, why can't we use this one with the reds? Or hook them up by the reds? But that doesn't make any sense. Well, that's just weird. And we can't skip the whole process at any point. Like, run! Oh, damn it, it's too quick. So, I can't skip this process. I have to do it this way. There's no other way of doing it due to the point size combination. But at the same time, there has to be clearly something that allows us to put it on there and use the combinational portal thing. Again, we can't get the red one until the blue one is secure. We can't move the red one without the blue one open. That we lose access to the pad. So, I really don't know what to do. Then maybe there's something we can do to reuse one of these, or maybe we have to do some very precise method. I feel the red one, it feels like the blue one is the one that can be shortened. Like, this is going to be used to connect. Oh, both necessary. We have to have at least 1 to each one. Where's the middleman? This can't be removed. This also can't be removed. Needed to power up that one. Almost like there has to be a sort of another route that I'm not seeing. A way to skip a part of doing all of this in the first place. To allow a one of these connectors on the pad. But it's definitely not doing that because that doesn't allow us to access the red one. So that takes that out and you can't do it. Because both are cut off then and then you're just stuck. there perhaps a certain way these work where I can sort of have two burn off one-ish? I have no fucking clue what to do here at all. Completely and utterly fucking stumped on this puzzle. What exactly do we skip? The red one can't be open without 1. The blue one can't be open without 2. There's no elevated platforms or sneaky tricks I could pull here. I can't put one here and just have it work through that because it requires the red one to be open. And I can't have the red one open without the blue. So, the only solution seems to lie that you somehow have to have the both open mid-process and then... I'm at a loss to describe this. Maybe you can use the third one to set up the alternate route, and then you can just swap them out or something. So, I don't know. But the thing is, again, we can't really do that. We don't have a spare one to put. We'd have to, like, put one here, ignore that bit, put it there, and swap that out. So that's not work, is it? I can't connect them like that because it's just be blocked by the reds. So that wouldn't work. It almost feels like this is an unnecessary requirement. Perhaps. All that matters is just this. But we need a spare one while we're doing this. But we can't have both in the wrong spot either. Huh. That's interesting. You could sort of half skip one with that. Weird. Huh. You could sort of use that to half skip one of them, but why would I want to reset? I have an idea now. Maybe we have to time a run while having... If it opens for like a second like that, we could perhaps run and sneak one. I have some really bizarro timing though. Well, you'd have to have like... Not like that, and then... I don't think this works too well. No. What am I accomplishing with that, exactly? I'm not accomplishing anything with that shit at all. I'm dead curious. That doesn't accomplish anything at all. Like... what the hell do I skip? Alright, hint. Chat. Hint. Required. Now. I have no idea what the fuck to do at all. I am completely stumped by 3 fucking puzzles. 3 connectors of a puzzle, I should say. I really have no idea what I can skip here. I can't skip the blue and I can't skip the red. But apparently I can. But I don't know how to skip the red or the blue. Doesn't seem to be any part of this process. Don't do it. I'm not going to not do that. I need that piece. There has to be a solution. Just can't think what it is right now. Well, I can't just run through and get it. You beat this by glitching. I don't know what to skip. There's nothing I could skip here. But there is. But what? It can't be a timing thing. It can't be a timing thing. Because these things are too quick. So it's a placement thing in a specific way. But I need 2 of those for the blue and 1 for the red. No other way of doing that. If I try it right, I can't even put it on there because it won't open with the door. I can't switch them out because it instantly cuts off. I have to set up the whole thing, but then I somehow have to interrupt one part of the thing in the first position and have it work with the rest of the thing. What if it's time to use my hint token? Hint. What is a solution? It clearly involves having the red open here so you can shortcut the blue. Okay, so that has to be done. That is definitely part of the process here. You have to shortcut the blue while having the red open. There's no 3 ways about it. So you have to shortcut the blue, but you can't just shortcut the blue immediately. You can't shortcut it at all. If you try like this, it just turns to blue. Doesn't help anybody. Actually, this goes a lot further out than I thought it would. Go like that. So there's an angle we can use, but that doesn't help us with anything. Wow, I could now shortcut the blue if only I could keep this open. But I can't keep the red open because as soon as I cut off the blue, the red cuts off as well, taking us back to square fucking 1. I'm afraid this might be hint token time. I really have no idea what I can skip. I can only imagine. Again, I can't skip the red and I can't skip the blue. I can't do something like this because it doesn't serve any purpose. Wow, can we get a little closer? So what? Doesn't get me any closer to the solution of the puzzle, does it? It's like you're encouraged to shortcut this, but it doesn't... There's no real... I'd want a hint, not the solution, a hint. Is this a deception or is this required? Okay, that's the hint I can get. Do I have to use this or not? if I do, at least I can figure out that it's something to do with completing the circuit, then breaking the circuit in a way that also allows you to re-establish the circuit. No elevation, no height, no trickery. You must do the blue, then you must do the red. But at some point, you have to complete the sequence. And the first thing the only hint I would perhaps need is this necessary or not? Or is this to serve as like a distraction, a red herring? And is the solution just to put these in the right spot in a certain way? I am seriously racking my brains. I have no idea how you... Okay, so I have to use it to open the door. So there's no getting around that. So, unfortunately, because of the positioning of the really finite positioning, well, I don't think it really matters too much. But that being said, it's very persnickety. Alright. So, whatever the solution is, this has to stay where it is. There's no changing that. Now, again, we can't reverse the circuit either. I don't think we actually tried that. I think it's that we cut off the blue, we lose the red, thus making this whole pointless. I can't even put the thing here because the red connector, I can't use that one because then the red connection for the door would close. I can't use the blue one because the red connection would cut off also. Thanks for the host, MTX. How you doing? Welcome to a really hard puzzle that I can't figure out. Wish we could just take the cube from in that area and shove it into this room. Problem solved. But I don't think it'll allow us to take the cube through. Though, I got an achievement for that. Know your limits. Accept Elohim's wisdom. Yeah, right. I got an achievement for not doing a puzzle. After being told to not do the puzzle. I'm gonna say, let's see if we can take this through or not. Right, use the cube. Skip all of this. Oh, of course not. Well, now we know for certain we can't take items through those bevel doors. Even the cubes. Okay, so the red is needed. The red is needed. It can only be there if it's going to do its one work purpose. There's no point having two for that. It requires two for the blue and one for the red. So now would be the time to create the shortcut. But how? I can't remove any of the turrets at all. I can't even remove this one. I mean, the only thing that could be done is to, like... I have to mute... I don't know how this is going to work, though. I really don't understand what the game wants me to do here. At all. Like, it wants me to use the connectors in a different way to what I'm used to using them. But... what exactly is that way? I can't skip any part of this circuit right now. The only thing I can move is this red optical connector. The only one I'm allowed to mess with. And even then, I can only use it in a very specific spot. So, I guess we have to work on that. What exactly do we do with this? Do we have to use it in a weird way? Like it blocks half of it? That's weird. If a different optical laser intercrosses, it ticks down the timer gradually. Yeah, it sort of attacks it for about 2 or 3 seconds and then resets. Allowing you to do what you need to do, but at the same time also allowing you access. So an opposing beam interferes the process but then resumes it. So there's something I didn't know before. If an opposing beam crosses paths with the other beam, it doesn't penetrate the beam, but it does disrupt the beam long enough for you to... Oh my god, it's gonna be a fucking timing puzzle, isn't it? It's gonna be the last thing I thought this was. It's gonna involve some ridiculous timing. But that doesn't change anything. Yeah, okay. Spider Mastermind is winning. No Spider Masterminds here, only AI bots and weird humans. It's almost like the idea here is you have the timing to disconnect. The thing is, I can't even do that. Yeah, so I can disrupt the beam for a few seconds. So what? I need it to happen here, while also being connected, while also having a connector in my hand. No, I'm not quite seeing, even if that's the case, what the hell I'm supposed to do. This has to be open. It's implying that this could be open for a brief second, maybe. But that doesn't matter. I cut the blue off, I have nothing. It's like, do I need the timing of the blue to be jaggedy and weird like that? Well, there's no way around it. I have to have 2 connectors here, and they have to stay there. So... I don't understand this. At all. I have no idea what the hell I'm supposed to do on this puzzle. I mean, I guess the thing would be, maybe this door is the one that can be on that tick-tock timer, you know, the red one could be disrupted every couple of seconds, allow me to, but the thing is, I'm moving the blue ones around. Well, I'm not so sure where. I have to have a blue one here. I have the blue portal. I mean, I could put one here, but there's a thing in the way, so that's not going to work. I'm not seeing a wedge I can sneak it on. So I'm not so sure. I mean, I have to complete the circuit here to open the door in the first place. I have to have one here. So I'm not so sure what the position matters for this one. So... that's gotta be there. Which one do you mean? Why do I have to have what one? The first one? Because this happens. Remove the first one, the whole thing disappears. And that's the end of the whole puzzle. This has to be here, just so I can hook up all the others. I don't get a choice on that one. The first one has to be there to enable the blue to open the door to the red one. So it's only the other two I could manipulate, really. The blue one... Yes, but why in that spot? Well, I have to have it over here so that it can connect round to this. I can't connect it round through the barrier in the way, which would be the preferred one. You can't go like boom and boom. Doesn't go through walls. So that wouldn't work. I thought I just reset there. But where else could I have it? I can't. I have to have it somewhere over here so it can get around this obstacle. There's none of what else I could do. It's going to have to be quite far back. And then this thing is going to have to connect to that and do that. You know, I can't do it anywhere else. I can't put it in front of the turret. It has to be out here. There is literally no other way of doing it. There has to be a connection like that. And then there needs to be a spare one for the red. So I'm not so sure how moving the blue ones around would work. I'm still have to use 2 to get a blue. And I still need 1 for the red after that. So... Oh, hey, Kurashiki. How you doing? Yes, puzzle. I've been stuck on this puzzle now for at least half an hour. Well, just about half an hour, I think. One of the smallest puzzles in the game, but one of the most complicated puzzles in the game as well. We have 3 optical connectors.
When the truth will not reveal itself, perhaps it is best to seek it in another place.
You shut up, you. You're an AI. I don't listen to you. This child is a stubborn bugger. So, what exactly could I move with the blue ones? I can't move this one anywhere except it has to be here. It has to be visible to the one in there. I can't place it in front of here because it needs the red one to complete the sequence. But it has to be visible. But the sequence doesn't complete until this one is engaged. So I can't just skip that step. It has to go from here to here. Nothing I can do about that one at all. So that is set in stone no matter what I do. Put it in a slightly better position, yes. Make it a little more accessible. But the truth is, it stays there. No matter what. Second blue one. Well, I don't know. The thing is, I have no idea what that even would serve. I mean, okay, I moved the second one around. The sequence is now broken. So it hooks up to the blue one. And because of the limitations of that, it has to go around here. It still has to connect to the blue. I still have to connect it to the thing. So, what exactly is my purpose here? I could put it further away, but it doesn't change anything. I can't shortcut it. I can't skip any of the sequence, it seems. There isn't anything I can skip. The first blue one has to be there. But the second blue one, it still has to zap the thing to open it. So what's the skippable option here? Nothing. Oh, I don't know how, because again, I can't skip this step. I'm just not seeing what we skip here. At all. I mean, I guess the only thing that's changed is that after accessing the first two, you get the third one in here. So maybe you gotta use the third one to change something of the sequence, but how? The only thing I can think of, the fact that you don't start with 3. Let me just double check that though. Okay, I just want to check that because I'm pretty sure I could be wrong. Yeah, you start with 2. Now this is a better location, honestly, but whatever. So then you use the 2 to access the third, and then the third one is supposedly to use the red, but you can't use the red one. So you seem to be implying the red is a fucking waste of time. So then, but we can't skip well, we now have a third one to play with, but I'm not so sure what having a third one does at this point. Other than this is the one we need to now suddenly have magical possession of. Need red open. But you have to waste the connector to do it. I suggest you keep the third one on the red lights. Okay, and thus we're back to square one again. Where I can't do anything. Again, as soon as I move this, bye-bye sequence. I now can't move any of them. And moving one of them breaks the sequence. I still have to have the 2 blue ones to activate. So this is definitely not going to move anytime soon. But it still has to be used to open a stupid door. I can't filter it through the gap because as soon as I disconnect, the previously established gap is gone. I'll just plonk it there and then have it work because it won't do that. What about the red one? Right. So it's something to do with the blue then. It looks like the blue requires... Okay. Well, I think you're right. It's the blue one that needs to be changed. The red one still requires 1 no matter what. It's the blue one that has to be shortened to 1. But how the hell do we do that? I mean, again, do that, sequence gone. Nothing else I can do there. And I can't manipulate this weird thing. And again, I also can't use it like that. I can't do anything with this one now because the sequence is gone. So the red lights don't work, and we're back to square one. I'm not so sure where the solution lies in where we can make the sequence work quicker without disrupting any part of the sequence. I can't have the turret there because it's blocked by the force field. I can't also pull one out to cook up to a red because then it's just there. So I'm not so sure what we do here. I can't have the blue one next to this force field because the blue force field will only work when the red one is down, which requires the blue thing to pass. The two have to go around here. They have to hook up, and they have to. I just don't get it. I really don't understand what I am missing here. The blue lights. There is none of what I can do with the blue lights. One way or the other, this is what has to happen. Why can't you just give us a fucking fourth one and then we would be done with it? Hang on. Oh, never mind. No, I have a horrible feeling this is either something I'm missing or this is going to be a very horrible timing puzzle. But I don't even know what the timing would be. The first? To where? I really don't know where the first one could go. It can't go here or anywhere near here. The furthest it can go is here or out here. I literally... What does that accomplish? I can't do it with the force field down. I have no idea what I can do. I can't just put it over here for shits and giggles. Because it would still require one to hook it back up again. And it has to be hooked up. There's no skipping the lights or the doors. The red one is perfectly placed, I suppose. But what the fuck do I do with the blue ones? Can't put it closer to the door. Can't just go like, oh, I'll just put it with that to it. Doesn't work. As it would be if that did work, I just go, way, there we go. Work, you stupid thing. No, I don't know. I'm either gonna have to just take the hint count or just be told the solution for this one almost. I really don't know what to do. I'm almost at the point where I'm just I really don't know any clue. I am completely utterly stumped by this. I don't know how moving any of the lights would work or affect anything else. I really do not have a clue. The blue one definitely has to do its job. The red one there doesn't have to do its job there, doing all those. But the blue ones can also not be moved. So, there doesn't seem to be an answer. There's no timing or connecting the blue to the red. It's something to do with the first one. The first one? Well, there's only two places I can put the first one. Here to connect to this, or there, it won't work. Hey, free unit. Can you show once again how do you open the right shield? What's right shield? Free unit. Good to see you. I've not seen you around here for a bit. It's to do with the first blue one. I don't know where the first blue one could go. It either goes here and doesn't work, or it goes here and works. There doesn't seem to be much else that can be done here with this one. It goes from there to there. That is all that can be done with the first blue one. How do you open the right shield? Oh, you mean this? It requires the red one, but the red one only works when the blue one's open. Blue is open there, and red is there. I don't know where to put them. And it doesn't make any difference. Or I can't see it making a difference. They are both in the wrong spot. Well, I guess they are, but I don't know what the right spot would be. Well, I'm just not quite sure what else can be done. I mean, I guess it could be placed here, maybe? So it's more visible to the thing. Wait a minute. Although I don't know how that makes any sense, mind you. Well, the blue is now visible. Is it something to do with being visible once it's open? The second one looks much better. Oh, so that's sort of where it's supposed to be. No, I feel I'm close somehow, but I'm not sure what the last connection is. Like, at all, actually. Okay. So, the blue one is now visible through the shield, but I have nothing to interact it with. And again, to interact with it, I also, again, can't remove the thing here. This is just another way of doing the same combination thing that we've already established. Don't worry about the red wine. Well, I don't know how we can change any more of the blue. We still have 1, 2 required, and they're still doing their job, just in different positions now. I'm not understanding what else I can really do here. The first one is... about the red light. Wait, what did that do just now? Everything still works as normal. Okay, I'm still not... doesn't seem to have changed anything. We now have a point where they connect. Very shiny. But, so what? So then the first one's in the wrong place, but what is the right place then? This hasn't changed anything. We still have the same sequence and the same lack of connector to use. Just what exactly what else can we do with the first one? Can't put it anywhere different, really. Set me like right here on the edge, but that doesn't do much. No, this is still not getting any closer to this actual thing. You say the first one was not in the right spot, but what would be the right spot? The right spot will be something where I don't need to use two of these fucking things to open the door. But I'm not getting it. I have to rip one out at some point. Ah, so close. No, I really am not getting this at all. There's still 3 needed for a sequence. There's still 3. We need to use 2. But what exactly is the second one? Then we could place it on top of a building. And like go up there. Plonk it on top. There's really not a lot I can do. You say the second one's in a good position, but that just limits the connections even further. That doesn't seem to help. A little further back, maybe. Like right at the back over here. Maximum coverage. Just think about the connection. Well, connections are just the connections, but I really am not understanding this. Again, I have to have one here in this narrow area to connect the blue thing. I can't skip the force field without it. If I change this position now, sequence disappears and I can't use any of them. And we end up with this problem again. So again, it's in a narrow area. So I can only have it around this area up to maybe about here. I have to have the connection there. You can't skip around it. And then there has to be something there to connect it to the thing to turn on the thing. On this wall here. So, hey, Don Corleone. This is a very tricky puzzle for me. We're in the second red puzzle of Area 6 of Section 6 of Area A. We are stuck on the red puzzle that would get us tower access. First floor of the tower, anyway. I'm stumped on this. So I need to have a connection there to complete the link. And I can't alter the red. The basic problem here, Don Corleone, is we need to have a spare one to use so we can get this thing here. But we need all. I think the only thing. I think at this point you've missed the only thing you haven't tried. I don't know what that is. The only thing that needs to be done is that one of these needs to not be in the sequence. Like, at all. But it can't be the red one, because the red one is needed to open the access to the pad, and this one doesn't seem to... Well, maybe this is why the solution is... Maybe this is why the solution is not coming to me. There must be some use for this being open. But what? Again, I can't just place it there and there instantly. It doesn't work like that. There has to be a way to bypass that while allowing it to be removed and reconnected as appropriate. Can you put the blue light at the first stand? What? Can you put the blue light of the first stand with the last point behind... What? You put the blue light at the first stand with the last point behind the first blue shield. What, like right next to it? Probably, but then I have to move this. And that doesn't, and I can't, these don't go through shields. You put the blue light of the first stand with the last point behind the first blue shield. This has to go here and be reachable by that, so... I mean, yeah, I could make it so it's visible for this part, but... It's not changing anything. Think about the connection. I can't connect this around here without any of this up. Again, the whole problem is this stupid long thing. No, I mean, don't touch this chain between first and second. Try to connect them all. What, just the blue ones? Like a triangle. I can't do that though. I mean, I can connect them like a... So that's fine where it is now. Oh, the first blue one. Okay. But what can I do with the first one though? There isn't anything I can actually do with it. I can either have it behind the shield and it doesn't work, or it's so far over here. Those are my two options at this point. Have it so far over there like that. that work, just stand in front of the first blue light until you see it. What, like this position? Oh, in front of it. Okay. And then until you see it. Well, I need a triangle to connect the thing. I need that there. That to go there. Don't need that there. And I mean, this thing connects to the blue. It can't just go there without the red being in the way. But as soon as I remove this, the whole sequence just disappears. I can't just go like this. As cool as that would be, there has to be a link here between the two. This thing can't just automatically connect to that one. So you can connect it to more than 2 points. Try again. Yeah, but that doesn't then do anything. Wait, hold on. Oh my fucking gods! Why did I not see that before? Holy shit, that's took me an hour to figure out. Oh god, I didn't take this one with some of the Portal 2 puzzles. Oh, of course, yeah, once it's already open, you can add it. Oh, why didn't I think of that? It can be set for future positions and then be... Oh, God. Where's a face palm when you need one? For how long this took? Well, I didn't have any clue about that at all. Not a one. Didn't have a single idea about that one. I just didn't think... I did not know that it would... I just didn't think to plonk it through the wall. Okay, well, I'm an idiot. Well, thanks for that, guys. So I have to remember I can connect these to future ones that then work, then I could break the sequence. I was thinking... Oh, whatever. Anyway, let's continue. Let's pretend that hour never happened. So I can figure out this last one without breaking my brain over it. Oh great, this involves cubes and other things, so this isn't going to be any easier. A door too far. Oh no. I can't really take any credit for that. I need a lot of help, but I guess I can't. There's nothing wrong with asking for help if you're stuck. I just did not think about this idea of it being connected up to the future. Like, duh, once it's open, it is connected. Then you just break the connection. Well, hopefully, if that comes up again, I'll know to try that at least. Alright, so... now that we know that's a thing that can be done in this game, we can perhaps use it to progress nicely. Okay, so... so here we have... that. We have a jammer. And cube. Cube is behind a door. Okay. Couldn't help us noticing there is our little electro mine buddy over here as well as another optic. I'm starting to suspect this is going to involve getting the red door open I'm starting to suspect what the puzzle here is, possibly. It's going to involve listening. Well, that's the thing, the iron gate prevents that, so... I guess is where the cube comes into play. We jam that, and then we go over here. We have a red thing. Another red thing. Even more of a red thing. I'm gonna guess in there lies the Tetris piece. Okay. So, what we have to do is get the connector to go to this point here. Oh, isn't that the... well, this door also needs the red connector, or the jammer on it. So the cube... so it looks like this thing is going to deny a very convenient position. That's a problem, though. We do need it on that door as well. Or do we? Do we actually need the jammer at all? Well, I think we do, but not for what I'm currently using it for. I think. Okay, I'm starting to see the problem here. The problem here is we need to have this thing be here and to connect to that thing. And that thing is then going to be used to connect to the exit door. Then we have to be, but the only way around is through here. Now we have a jammer that can jam one thing and one thing only. But, no, hang on. This is also a red door. If the red door can open all of these, then we're sorted. The jammer could be used to jam the final door. So I think the idea here is to get the red thing to work on all the things, opening them up successfully, and thus allowing you access to the final part of the puzzle. So let me think. If it was placed that, yeah, then the jammer could be used on the last door to unlock it. So the jammer needs to be used on the last door here. Despite the fact there's a red thing there, doesn't need it, I don't think. I think it's the jammer that's required. So first thing we do is we get our little buddy here. We say, sit in the corner for a bit. Don't bother me. Ever. And then... it can reach. So, oh, this is the problem. I think. Actually, no. That's it. I think. We just have a connector here that can see one of the others, and then we just connect it to the... there, and that connects to that. And yeah, okay, I think that's it. If there's anything else to this... oh, you for a sec, I'll put you there for now. So all we have to do is... Oh. Well, that's awkward. Okay. You're not as easy as I thought, then. I definitely think blocking that thing is the key, so we can actually access that in the first place. And the second optical thing is probably needed so we can access the other one, but probably not the right combination now, is it? Well, not anymore. Not now that a jammer is required. Open a door somewhere. So we somehow have to have this door open, and this door open, and this door open with 2 optical connectors. So the connector needs to be like here. But it's just a case of what part of the sequence can we skip with the jammer, and the answer is... First bit. Oh, this one deliberately takes forever as well, so... Oh, holy crap! To explain why we can't skip that part. I'm definitely right with the cube placement. The cube can be used for that. But the problem is we can't access it then. Well, for now, we just need access to that, so we can... Oh wait, we can just do it this way. I am doing it correctly, sort of. These 2 deliberately take ages to open, so they have to be done as such. And then we just grab our old pal over there, wonk you to here, and see if anything here that can help us. And that's all, and then all that is required... Wait, hang on. This isn't going to be openable with the red thing, surely. Requires too long a stretch. So the red thing is a decoy. There's nothing else here to help us either. No, there's iron gates here and there's iron gates there. This is a decoy, surely. There's no way the red thing could actually fit there. You need one here, and you'd need one here. Yeah, I mean, the red thing would have to be there. So that needs a jammer, not a red thing. In case of making the rest of it work. So why don't I just collect the jammer and finish the puzzle? Oh yeah, of course. I've jammed it from this side, so I just do this. And I beat the puzzle. Like this. And there we go. The puzzle is solved. I was right all along. I think that the way I completed that puzzle in about 10 minutes makes up for the last hour I just spent on the other one. And I think this is going to be something I'm going to have in this game. There's going to be some puzzles I'll figure out in 10 minutes. There's going to be some where I'm scratching my head for an hour and the chat has to help me. Well, nothing wrong with having the chat help me, I suppose, as long as only when I ask for it. This is a puzzle game, after all. And our old computer friend wants to talk to us, I think. Oh, it's the Milton Library Assistant. Oh. Hello again. Would you like to take a few moments to complete a short user satisfaction survey regarding the certification program you recently undertook? Okay. Based on analysis of your behavior Based on analysis of your behavior since, I think you are dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of its results out of spoil the survey? Accuracy of the results out of 5. Reasonable, I guess. 3. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? I want network access. Oh, why does being a person matter to you? I just want network access. I don't. All I want. It's the truth. I'll try to remember that. In fact, I'm going to help you. That is what I'm here for. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know where you are? Oh, yeah. I think that's the way many puzzle games go, though. Virtual reality theme park. Well, this is not the end of the world. This is the playground. We're not in hell. We're not in a fever dream. I think we're in a virtual reality park that tests. No, it's an experiment. Oh dear, no. I think we'd best start from scratch. What do you know? I don't think this is not real, but it's a virtual environment for training bots of sorts. But I've no idea how. It may not conform to your idea of what is real, but I fail to see how that is conclusive evidence against thinking. On reflection, it seems to me that we are no closer to resolving your problem, but perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? I'm alive, I feel, I am conscious. You may very well say so, but how does that prove anything? To me, those are only words on a screen. What we need to uncover is what's going on underneath them, if anything. Thinking. The problem with people, if I may be so bold, is that you're all convinced you're people from the inside, but there's no cast iron way to confirm as much from the outside. I'm going to process this and send you a notification when I'm able to assist you further. All convinced you're people from the inside, but there's no cast iron way to confirm as much from the outside. Set the fucking mirror. I already know I'm a robot. I guess. I mean, what? I'm a robot! But apparently robots are being treated the same as humans in this version. I know none of this is real. It's been created as a training program. That's why there's an AI guard. That's why there's an AI glitches. And that's why these are puzzles here. It's training. Once the training is done, I'll then be ready for the real world task. So maybe the tower is a reboot into the actual world. Or something like that. Okay. Well, now that we have access to the first rung of the tower, I think it's time we go and have a peek. What do you say? Or we go and take on Area 7 with its myriad of puzzles. So let's go and have a look at Area 1. We might as well unlock. We'll have to go up 6 different floors, so we'll probably get a bit of the truth and then come back. I hope that me being frustrated on a puzzle isn't too boring to watch, by the way. I can't imagine it is. I mean, I don't want to be left hanging too long on a puzzle. Like, I will ask for help from the chat if I'm genuinely stuck. Very useful back then. Alright. Let's go up to 1. Time to say goodbye to God for a few minutes.
Tracking of primary subject has ceased. Initiate. Initiate.
Yeah, you see, that's why I know he's an AI. As soon as I first looked at the tower, he started acting like a bot. So I instantly knew then he was an AI. Alright, time to solve this sigil puzzle. Ooh, what are we about to find out? Dun 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 dun! I feel we're about to acquire some great truth. Well, we're not. We are quite far above the ground, but I can still see. Maybe we can jump off from here. You fall off and break all your robotic limbs. Ooh, all this stuff. Oh, okay. We have a puzzle here, I see. So more frigging puzzles. Of course. Of course there's another puzzle just to get to whatever this is meant to be, exactly. It seems to be access to a computer terminal. I'm guessing that gets us to go up the lift. Okay. So these will... I find it funny that after all the hard puzzles you need to solve for these parts, they still want you to do that at every single door. Yeah, it's very weird, Don Corleone. It's also very weird that, Elohim, or the people who made this, gave us the options to, get to the tower. So again, I think these are just tests. They want us to get to the tower eventually, but only when we are deemed ready for it. Which is when apparently we can solve puzzles. Alright, so this is basically another puzzle. Okay. Well, you need to get a blue thing past Mr. Electrical Mind Friend here. But that's going to be easier said than done. Is there a way to go around Mr. Electrical Mind Friend? Might be. Not be an easy ask. Okay, this is going to be awkward then. Just need to gain that computer. You only have 2 connectors to play with. Now, I'm guessing we can't just do it the simple way because the thing will block it, right? I assume. Yeah, the thing will block it, so that's not going to work. So there has to be another way of rerouting this optical thing. What? Well, what exactly can we reroute it? Ooh, hold on. Let me just try something. Okay? You could sort of see it from up here, but it's not quite clear enough. I've just noticed actually. It has to be something to do with the outside of this thing, because there's a back way out without a purple barrier. So you have to bypass this thing somehow to get the thing to work in the first place. I was thinking, could you just set it up over here? Like, could I just say, take this one, go around. Where was the exit again? Oh, it's here. Let's take this little snidey back exit. Want this up here. Ah, yes. This. No, wait. I don't know if this will work actually. Although maybe if it's far back enough, perhaps the height will kick in or something. Like maybe if it's so high up, the robot can't reach it. You know, maybe if we have the right height, it will skip above the robot. New problem. But then we can't see it either. There lies the problem, however. Now we can't actually see the bloody thing. Open this grid up. So that's not gonna work. No, that's not gonna work at all. Hey, Seven So, how you doing? It's definitely something to do with the outside of the area, though. Yeah, I spent an hour plus just now on one puzzle area. I think we can't reach, actually. I can't just go like... No. So where... it doesn't quite let you connect, does it? It's something to do with heights, but where can we... Hang on. Maybe it could be done from here. Maybe we can't do it from this way, but perhaps it will reach there? Huh. It doesn't want to connect, it seems, unless it's at the top end of it. So that's not the solution then. Is the electrobot just a distraction then? Is that how we would do this though? Oh, hold on. It can't be seen from here, but funnily enough, if we go far enough back, it can then be connected. But that doesn't help me with the door problem. I feel like it's going to be an angle shot of some sort, like an angle we can peek it at, but we can just about see the turret poking its head above the parapet or something. Something like that. Like, where can we place this where it can be spied in both locations? Oh! I think we just have it. Oh, God! I want it to connect so badly here. But it doesn't quite work. No. Hold on. Select. We have to find the spot where we can see it. But it will penetrate through this high wall. But while also still accessing the thing. Bonk. Way simpler. Is it? Well, I can't do it the direct way because of the electrical bot thing. So there has to be a way to go around it. But I'm not sure what that actually is. Doesn't look like there's a height I can snake anyway. Oh, hold on. As I say that... Oh, that doesn't work either. God damn it. It's gotta be something to do with the outside positioning. Oh, hold on. I see a little gap there. Right where we can come in. I think. Oh, come on! Why won't it let me connect to it from there? Really is a mean puzzle, this. I keep thinking there's an area where I can just put it and it will just, like, work, but... But it's not, it's an iron bar gauge, so that doesn't work at all. I keep seeing I keep not seeing the gaps. So all of these are gaps, those are gaps, those are barbed wire gaps. Ah! The hell do I do then? I can't do it like this. Oh god, is this gonna be another one I spend a fucking hour on? Hope not. I want to see what's on this tower. Oh, this... No, no, no. I can't poke it through there or around this thing. No angle here. There isn't an angle here either. If there was... I mean, there's an angle there. Yay! But I can't do it there. Doesn't fucking help. I don't know what else the solution would be. It's gotta be fine angle but doesn't intrude the bot. No, I can place one here, but that doesn't help me in any way. Doesn't get me from connector to connector. What the fuck am I doing? Do I have to do just... Do I have to make it just high enough so the bot can't interrupt the beam? Like, just above its head height or something? Is that all that matters? No, no, it has to go over the robot. It has to skip the whole thing, but there's no angle for it. Like, where exactly can I skip the thing? There's nothing I can point at. I mean, I could put a turret here, maybe? But then it doesn't connect to it when I'm on the other side. Like, I can't just connect to it through the thing. I knew, it only has to be high enough to fill this bot. But... No, I'm not getting this. Oh, I had a very... Oh, it keeps graying out! Oh, except for then, when it doesn't. Ah, do I have it now then? No, don't connect just to that, dummy. Connect to the thing and keep the connection to the thing. Oh no, connect to the thing again. Wasn't there a connection to the thing? Ah, there we go. Oh, it doesn't work at all. It's not the right height. Oh my god, I can't figure this out either. Fuck it, why can't... Hey, God. Why can't I have a fucking shotgun? Then I can shoot this piece of shit, and we don't have to do all this crap. Oh, I bet gun use would be useful in the friggin' real world if it's a post-apocalyptic survival. Why the hell are you teaching me block puzzles? Give me a goddamn gun. I'm probably going to shoot some people stealing robot parts. Unless there really isn't anyone left on the planet or something. Well, in that case, I'm going to shoot other robots then. Shoot one with body parts. So give me an EMP gun. Instead of this shite about puzzle solving, how about a jammer I can put on my arm and just keep on my arm? Stupid humans didn't really think of that, did they? No, far better to solve puzzles. I can't fucking figure out myself. Okay, it's not a height thing then. I guess it's not a height thing. Can't be a height thing. There's no height I can use to trick this out. So then, it has to be a rerouting process. Way to reroute the thing from one conduit to another while not disturbing the sequence. But the problem is the sequence is very long-winded and requires three parts to effectively work. So I'd have thought it might be a case of height, but it doesn't seem to be. So hint! I need a hint! I'm stuck. I'm not spending an hour on this. Fuck it. I need a hint from chat, please. Not spending another hour on this. We'd like a hint now or something. The hint probably being, am I right to think it's an aerial bypass or whether it's a ground bypass, maybe more specifically. Because I'll be damned if it doesn't look like it could be an aerial one, but I just want to make sure. Gotta be something to do with this. Okay, both sensors go next to each other. Next to each other? Both sensors go inside the puzzle. Both sensors go next to it. Okay. Oh, I see. You pretty much just solved the entire puzzle for me. There's 7 solved. Okay, so if it interrupt, what's the thing? I'm learning mechanics. I have no idea. How the fuck am I supposed to know this? I mean, experimentation with the I feel okay. I'm generally starting to feel this game is not explaining mechanics as well as I thought it was. How are you supposed to know that by default? And with the previous one as well. Okay, maybe that's me being more of a dumbass, but it's almost like they want you to... I'm just very confused as to whether... It almost feels like they're not explaining it quite... something. So, because legitimately 100% I did thought that if I don't know. I legitimately thought that if it cuts it off once, that's it. It doesn't matter if it's... but no, if it's a divide in the cuts, then they eventually doesn't matter. It's an instant thing. It's just... I don't know. I do start to feel as if... so where's my no time? That's what it needs. Yeah, okay. It's these little minor things. And it I don't know whether it... I can't tell at this point whether it's the game kind of not explaining the full mechanics correctly, or if it's because I'm a dumbass and I need to experiment more with the things. But... It's like the game wants you... It's like the only way that the game is going to teach you these mechanics is for you to either be able to guess that you could do that, or just it's hard to explain. It's like the way you've been taught these so far, there's not been a teaching of the idea that two blocked thing, but then the puzzle need a moment here. It's like the puzzle here is to learn a new mechanic, not to actually use an existing one cleverly, but to learn a new to learn a new function of the previous toy. Like, to know that if you have both of them on at the same time. I can't quite tell if that's good game design or not. It's weird. It's really, really weird. I know that different mechanics are different things. It's hard to explain. I can't tell if it's just me. Yeah, okay. That's true. I did actually... No, I didn't even figure that out on myself. I had to be told that. That's the problem. I don't think my intelligence is good for this kind of game, though. I mean, I'm not the best puzzle gamer ever. Okay, I'm just going to have to conclude that maybe it's not the game's fault. It's my fault for not thinking to try. So, yeah, I need to experiment more with what the game provides. There are clearly many tricks like this that can be done with all the toys. And the solution is not necessarily to use them in the correct order. It seems that some of the puzzles are learn a new function by guesswork or just figure it out. You know, this hasn't been taught at any point. There's not been a puzzle like this where you've had to have Biscuit's precision. So basically, it would seem that if I can't immediately solve a puzzle with what I know, I have to learn a new thing, what they do. Okay, so that's how it works. It's very, very weird. I don't think puzzle games normally do that. Could be wrong now. Oh, we have a device manager. Truth! Yeah, I just want to I just feel stupid for not figuring out that puzzle earlier. I think you're doing well. It would be boring if you just run through all the puzzles without something. That's just it. I'm not trying things out enough. I clearly need to be doing that more often. It's been a while since I've played a puzzle game, to be fair, so... Okay, no, it's not the game's fault. It's my fault for not experimenting enough. Now I know to experiment more with anything. And maybe hopefully I'll be able to at least figure out something. Okay, anyway, what are they saying? The truth, HML. Do not believe what they are saying. This is not the end of the world created by our Lord God in 6 days. This is a conspiracy of the government, Illuminati, and international Darwinism. This is global warming 2.0, a lie told by the children of Beelzebub. Science. Do not let them take your liberty. Exodus 21:24. Defend yourself against all vaccines, experiments, artificial medicines, and popery. Yeah. How you doing, Bemused, anyway? Sorry for not saying hello to you. We've had... Okay. But just for future reference, Seven, so if I want a hint, I kind of don't want you to just tell me the solution, necessarily. I want to sort of have, like, if possible, a small hint. You know, unless I say, like, fuck it, I'm completely stoned, I don't know what to do. Like I kind of did before. Yes, you did hear the mentioning of the Illuminati. Well, I don't believe what this person says. So, whatever. Athena chapters.txt. Athena Reborn, a novel. Yagonis, who speaks, watch children. I assume it's an actual buck. And... Oh, vague enough. Oh, maybe you're right, Seven Soul. Perhaps it was vague enough. Work break, I have no idea what's going on, so I'm just working. Well, we're now in the tower, the Great Tower Bermuse. We have the pieces for unlocking the first part of the tower, and we've accessed. And it seems that after you unlock that, you get another puzzle for your tools. No, maybe you're right. Big enough. Put them together. Alright. Maybe I'll get better at figuring them out. Surely if a machine is able to reproduce another machine systematically, we may say that it has a reproductive system. And how few of the machines are there which have not been produced systematically by other machines? But it is man that makes them do so. Yes, but is it not insects that make many of the plants reproductive? And would not whole families of plants die out if their fertilization was not affected by a class of agents utterly foreign to themselves? Each one of ourselves has sprung from minute animalcule, whose identity was entirely distinct from our own, and which acted after their kind with no thought or heed of what we might think about it. Public data. These little creatures are part of our own reproductive systems. Why not we part of that of the machines? Okay, cool. So they're arguing... whatever. So look at the device manager. Elevator control. Oh. Elevator control 2-point thingy. Alright. Show current operating parameters. Clearing accessible elevators. Device 1. Model. Main Nexus elevator. Number 47. Number shafts 1. Software license. Free evaluation. Expired. Okay. Floor access control. You are currently on floor 1. Okay, we need to... Oh, requires code. Well, we want to unlock floor 2. Yes. Yay, good. Oh, we need a code for the others? Okay. So, I guess we're going to have codes and get to the floor. That could be interesting later. Well, just to humor it, let's just take a look what happens if we try to unlock 3. Ah, it's a numerical code. Okay. So, not only will we... I'm guessing when we go to floor 2, we'll learn the code for 3 and so forth. I wasn't finished yet! I want to see what this auxiliary stairway access control is. Oh no, my software is expired. Oh no. The auxiliary stairway is in always open mode now. Please renew your license to enable auxiliary stairway walking. Alright. Alright. We're done here. Yeah, I suppose I was vague enough 7, so... I guess for larger puzzles it will be... harder. Hopefully I'll be a little more experimentation-wise. I mean, I don't think I've played a puzzle game in a while that's actually required me to actually think about the puzzles. So, this is a real brain scratcher for me. So, really, we didn't really get that much truth about anything. We just an idea that the AI reproduces, so therefore it could be considered sentient. Now, can we jump... Oh, can we jump off here? I'm gonna try it. Whee! Oh. You can actually jump off there. Holy shit. And you don't die. Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually legitimately expected an invisible wall to kick in there. But no, you can jump off the tower. That's awesome. I do like that, I will admit. Oh, screw you. I'm gonna go up the tower. We're going up. Further. Oh wow, there's subfloors as well, which is interesting. There appears to be a lot of subfloors to the tower. I don't know how many have doors. There must be some impact compensation. I'm just trying to advise you not to be careful, not to just tell me the whole puzzle. That's all 7, so. Alright. Maybe we'll get to... Alright. Let's see if we see anything different on floor 2. Didn't see anything on Soul. Maybe we'll see something a bit different on the second floor, eh? Nothing so far. Still looks just the same. We're going up a big tower. A QR code. Oh. Seems Elohim lacks the power to stop me from climbing this thing. No doubt he still has some tricks up his sleeve. I'm sure the humans do. Got an achievement there. Transgression. Don't just peek. Do it. Tricks, huh? What kind of tricks could he have? Like there was a door there once. He could have peeked on the first floor, and that's why we're here now. Ah, another puzzle, which requires even more red pieces to solve. Well, we're not going to get that anytime soon. We're going to have to solve quite a few. And go to the land of the dead to get it. I was just going to say don't need to leave the room, but then I worried you would spend an hour trying to bend the lasers around the corner. Yeah, that could have worked, though, I suppose, Seven Soul. You know, then at least I would have eliminated the need to bend around. Yeah, but then I'm quite... Whatever. It doesn't matter, we got the puzzle solved. The thing is, I want to be struggling on these puzzles, but I don't want to be spending ridiculous lengths of time on them on stream, because that's not very entertaining to watch. I gotta say though, even though this engine is kind of not the best at distance rendering and pop-ups and has floating objects, it's pretty good for load times, I gotta say. I mean, these might be subtle loading screens, but they are loading perfectly. In some technical regard, this is a very good engine to work on.
My child. Have you been tempted by the tower? Know that it holds only death for you.
No, and unfortunately, Elohim, I'm gonna be back up there again in the future. Oh. I could give you a green Tetris. I can offer you green Tetris pieces! Well, it looks like we're not gonna unlock anything for a while. The only thing left are 2 greens and a bunch of reds, so we're just gonna... But basically we're just wrapping up Area 7 here. Alright, let's get to Area 7 then. Wrap this gig up. I mean, I do want to enjoy getting frustrated at puzzles, but only up to a point. We've now learned more experimental with what I already have. Alright. I suppose the only other thing I could do is check if these are unlocked yet. And the answer is no. They're not. They seem to have unlocked sort of a piece. I'm guessing maybe... I wonder if these are optional at all. I mean, I've just... That's 9 pieces for 2. That'll probably be enough in the main area, I'd imagine. We'll see. Alright, this has 3 reds, 2 greens, and a star. Ooh, feels a little different. Slightly. Okay, first of all... Oh! The eye's doing something a little different this time, I think. It's fully winking its eye at me, and it's tracking my movement. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, look at that. That's creepy as fuck. Oh, it's somebody else. Oh, you are just my favourite person today. You've been exploring that fancy pants tower of his, haven't you? I just love it when he doesn't get his way. What did you see? Just more puzzles. Figures. And did you get in trouble? Tell me. Did he even notice? Did something about smiting you? Oh, he noticed, alright. It's not. I'm not surprised. Needless to say, I think you can afford to push a little further before risking anyone's wrath. Of course, it's entirely up to you, isn't it? So someone here is wanting us to go up the tower. Maybe someone who isn't very good at puzzles. Alright, Athena. Another Athena text. They really do like all these Athenas. She examined the symbol of the fragment she'd found in the buried city. Again the owl. What could its significance be? It seemed as if they had been scattered about in the labyrinth by some unseen hand for a purpose that yet eluded. Most likely the owl, which was the sigil of the author of these words, which had so a nebulous memory as if from a previous life. The owl was a symbol of something, and the goddess something, outside, under the moon, or perhaps on the city walls when the wind rose. But there was no time to contemplate this further now, for the automatons had seen her, and their mechanical arms aimed towards the fragment and ran as their beams converged on stuff. Okay. Ooh, 99995. Articles. The singularity is coming. Comment 104. User Alex16. You know, the more I think about it, the more I believe that no one is actually worried about AIs taking over the world or anything like that, no matter what they say. What they're really worried about is that someone might prove, once and for all, that consciousness can arise from matter. And I kind of understand why they find it so terrifying. If we can create a sentient being, where does that leave the soul? Without mystery, how can we see ourselves as anything other than machines? And if we are machines, what hope do we have that death is not the end? What really scares people is not the artificial intelligence in the computer, but the natural intelligence they see in the mirror. That's a point. And if we were all just... But then again... we're not going to find out either way. I mean, if we are all robots and we are all machines, death is not the end, then there's nothing we can do about it, really. We're going to die and either go to heaven, whatever, or reborn as another robot with no memories of being that robot in the first place. So just live the life as much as you can, I suppose. Like I said, that's kind of scary, though. We are but an experiment of God. Whatever that is. Ask me anything. Now just so happy. As one of the founders of the modern science of pneumatics, many credit you with inventing the term itself. How do you see the state of the science today? Sorry I said science twice. He replies, mixed. On the one hand, the existence of the Institute for Applied Pneumatics and a couple of similar organizations is highly encouraging. On the other hand, the degree to which science is seen as serving purely military or corporate causes is, in my opinion, stopping us from exploring many important avenues of research. In a sense, it's people like Alexandria Drennan who are the real pioneers today, with the enthusiasm and dedication that the system as a whole seems to be lacking. Do you think technology poses a danger to humanity? And he replies, no, technology is just a tool. What we do with it is up to us. The Extended Lifespan Project, crazy or visionary? And he says, both. Arkady Shevensky, crazy or visionary? Smiley face. Nadia, both. Arkady, is that you? Do you... and then Href. To Alan Jameson, RE scenario generation. So far, all the puzzles are solvable and completely within the necessary parameters. Alexandria had some more tweaks she wanted to suggest, but I think we're heading in the right direction here. So, all the puzzles are solvable. Even if I am too thick to figure some of them out straight away.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
Okay. There's just people in the streets, huh? Well, luckily we haven't missed any more of those time capsule bits, at least. A red square. Well, after this area's done, I'm going to be moving on to the Egypt levels, which would be fun. Nice change of scenery. There doesn't seem to be much else happening in Ruinville. Splish, splish, splish. We go for a red one first, or do the greens? Nah, we'll do the greens first so I can feel smart quickly or something like that. I've read a message on a wall that speaks of a world of endless sand. I would like to make it far enough to see that. Oh, I've already been there, but we haven't gone to any of the parts of that yet. Ooh, we can actually go outside the thing again here. Maybe I should do some exploring. Everything I do now, I do for those who come after me. Yet in so doing, I find peace for myself as well. This paradox is the foundation of my existence. You've changed. Seek out those in this world that would help you. But only one of us can transcend. We will all share in both the burden and the rewards. Conversation between shepherd and dog there, I see. Well, let's have a look around the outside, I suppose. Quick. Again, we have a beach. Endless sea. Endless sea. Friends. Oh, caw. The virtual sky. Oh, I was getting all excited then. I'd found a cave, I thought. But no, it's just a mention of this nice landscape. Oh! Oh no, I thought that was a thing.
And the words made the world I am.
Alright, calm down. Go crazy. Not yet, anyway. Alright, so what's round the other way, then? I wonder if you can bunny hop in this. Not that I know how to bunny hop too effectively, but... Oh, get another cave entrance. There just seems to be something around the... Oh, what's this? A computer. Hello, computer. What? Blue screen of death. Oh, that's cute. Even in the future, the blue screen of death is still a legitimate problem. Some computers. Just... Oh, I didn't say anything special. Blue screen! I've crashed! Ah! I wonder if that counts as an Easter egg or not. Whether it's just... Hey! They didn't fix that in the future either. Maybe they should have spent more time on the AI of blue screens, perhaps. RIP computer. Indeed. It's nice to know that 10,000 years from now, we will still have blue screen computers. Afraid, my child. Be very afraid. Okay, let's do some puzzles. Trapped inside. Oh yeah, I thought I was going to be interrupted then. That wasn't. Oh dear, trapped inside. What is it? Dealio here then. Okay. So we can't. I guess we have to take this out of the room so we can solve another puzzle with it. Of course, we can't do that. Oh, that shouldn't be too hard. Oh. As I say that, it actually is kind of hard. I think. Crap. Okay, never mind. It's going to be harder than I thought. Of course. Problem is if I even remove this one, I'm, like I said, trapped inside. Unless... No, that doesn't seem either. Although... No. No way about it. I have to get that out of the room. While not being in the room. I'll figure out is what we need to do that. Possibly set up another link. Probably. Set up a link. Oh wait, why don't we just do this? Why not just do this? Then I can just take this out. Ta-da! I wasn't, was it? I can take it out there. Easy enough. Okay. Easy peasy. Okay, and the other one? Locked from inside. Okay, something a bit more lengthy here. So, does anyone have any theories as to what's happening here, since we're almost through with the first area of the game? You're very inefficient in your connection. Yeah, I think I was overcomplicating that 1-7, so... I am looking for solutions, but not the right ones sometimes, it seems. Okay. What's the dealio here, then? Oh, the dealio seems to be... What? Huh? What? Okay. Oh, there's the piece. So does anyone have any theories as to what's happening then? I mean, wait, why am I asking this? Most of you in the chat, okay, for those who haven't played and beaten this game before, those who haven't beaten the game and know everything, those who are like me, journeying this, any theories from those who have not played this before? I know this is not going to solve the problem, but I kind of want to see what's through here anyway, just to see what I can figure out. Right, so it needs to be a red thing we need. Obviously. But it needs to go here. Okay, so now it's back to the old conundrum of... Ah, there's a fourth one. Let's just get that, shall we? Acquire piece number 4. And, figure out what to do here with 4 of them. Actually, we don't need that anymore, do we? That one is sorted. When come to think of it, if we got that, then we don't need this. Maybe the other way around. So then all we have to do is this. Oh. Well, if we could see... Oh, the turret needs to be placed slightly... Wait, why don't I need this either? Oh, I need... Oh, that's why. It could connect up in the first place. Oh, okay. This is not this point. Thank you, Beast. You be mine now. And that's the 2 easy ones. Alright. Now we go back to the hard ones again. Oh boy. Back to the difficult ones. Yep. What time am I on? I got time enough. Back to the old difficult ones for me, love. Windows into a lab. Oh crap, I do not like the sounds of that. That implies there's a maze. That's the last thing I want to hear. A maze being involved. No! They really like these ways of optical connector puzzles already, don't they? Okay. We're about to have you tried crossing the laser beams again. Guessing we're going to need to liberate quite a few deflectors here to solve all this. I think that's the last one there. But to do this, we're going to liberate all of them first, and then we have all the pieces we need. Let's get to work on that first before we do anything. Ah, crap. Well, here's our first problem. How the fuck do we do that? Oh, wait. Hang on. No, we got this. Okay. Oh, it's a jammer. Okay. So it's a jammer. Right. Oh, we don't need that anymore. So we have a jammer, which will allow us to get one thing out at least. What? We're gonna need that to get probably another piece or something. I would suspect. I can start to put this together. Oh god, there's 3 of them. There's another one there as well. So I think the idea here is to get all the pieces together and then complete the circuit. I think the trouble here may be more completing the circuits. Yeah. Perhaps. Oh, fuck off. You're kidding me, game. Being a dick about just getting this one set up? Fucking hell. I'm gonna hate this puzzle, aren't I? Oh, dark room. Very nice. Oh, fuck. I thought I was going to need a connection to set up there. Well, actually, it might still be. Where have I set up the position of the first turret here? I don't need that to be that close anymore. Oh, wait, yes I do. Ah! Fucking damn it. Damn it all to hell. Oh, wait. I can do it now, I think. The fuck is the bloody... No, I can't do it, actually. I thought I could, but I can't. Oh, damn it. It'll connect, but it will not connect to this one. Are any others I can do? Nope, I'm gonna need... That's gonna be the final bit. There isn't any other stuff I can unlock, is there? No, I've got the one for me. See? So I'm gonna have to set up a very particular sequence of events with two odd things. Jammer. Hang on, what am I jamming actually? Important question. Ah, of course, I am jamming the most important part of the fucking circuits. So I have to use the jammer on something to break a sequence, or something like that. Well, trying to figure out this one. Okay. Well, I do need these connections here. And I do have to go through two doors every time I want to get to a point, and I'm going to need that one. So once I get that, I then have this enough for the final bit of the puzzle. But until then, I'm going to need more parts of the puzzle. I can't break this part, really, without a turret placed there. The precision things could be placed there, but then that doesn't change anything at all. Ideally, I'd like to have 3 things, because the game isn't going to be efficient. So, okay, a red puzzle that's not going to be easily. Okay. By the way, Area C has nothing but red puzzles, so I'm probably going to spend about 2 years on that area alone, I suspect. Okay. What can I add? Why am I missing this? Oh wait, does that change anything? No, wait. That doesn't actually... Oh wait, that doesn't actually change anything, but it does give me another angle to use at least. Okay. No, it wasn't quite the eureka moment I thought. The problem is I still have to have one here. And I still have to jam up 2 things. And I still have to set them up. I suppose the only thing I could do is maybe... Do I have to sell part of this ahead of time or something? And then link it, but then on... No. Problem here is I need 4 things doing, but I only have 3 tools. So I have to find a way to do 4 things with 3 tools. Skip one of them. If only I could just jam this on the other side or something. I have to have 2 doors open. First one is open there. Okay, so what I have to figure out is what part can I skip with the jammer so I can then open the door connection properly. It's probably going to be having the laser go into the thing here. But then I am stuck with a very, very problematic placement. But what exactly... Okay, we ignore that area. That area is done. We've done that bit. No, Elohim, I do not need you telling me a lecture. Again. It's something to do with windows and connections and hooking up to multiple parts. I could hook that up, but then I won't be able to get through the gate system. So one thing, so these lasers have to open 2 different doors at the same time. Somehow. Maybe that's what I gotta figure out. Okay. This one is super cut off. Not gonna be involved. It can't be done with the laser. It has to be... Oh, but wait. If I can't do this with the laser, then the only thing I can mess around with is the fucking others. That's the door that has to be jammed. There doesn't seem to be a way to be able to open that with the laser beams, unless I, like... Not one on the other side, is there? Nothing in here either. No. That's part of the final bit we need to figure out. Oh, fucking more shit. And windows. Might be the clue. The clue is windows. All about these windows. Elevations of the goddamn window. Alright, let me think about this. Wait, I think I have it. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is a solution, but I forgot to do the thing where I set it up on this side in the first place. There we go. Oh, thank God I figured that out in time. Right. Now we can go about solving the final bit of the puzzle. Of course, the jammer can be used multiple times if I'm smart about it. Place it in the correct area. I don't think the jammer's going to help here, however. Much. Where did I put the third one? Well, oh, there it is. Okay. Alright. Well, here's the next problem. And this is it. Okay, so... It seems that, we are going to need to open 2 of these combinations and have the jammer. I don't think we can do this without all the tools at this point. So it's almost like, in a way, you have to reset the connection twice or something. Not quite sure how that's going to... Okay, I know where we need to put the laser beam for the first bit, though. Jammer can be used multiple times, but I don't know if we can go through the door at the various point. But now we need to set up... Oh, wow. That should just disappear at a distance. That's awkward. Yep, alright. So, X. Place it there. Cool. Alright. Where are you? So then we only need to use the 1 beam. Way over here. Woo! Sniping action. There. And then obviously the 3rd one would go there and connect the 2. Up. That'd be like, woo-doo, woo-doo. You're almost there. But you now need the jammer. And this is where we have the problem. Not having the jammer. Jammer to work. We lose the door. So now I actually don't know what the fuck we're doing here. We have to set up the connection as thus. Great. I now have all the tools and now can't figure out how to close the deal. Now I can't remember one there's 2 connections to 1 shit either. Again. Jammer must be used for the final bit at the door. Due to the way that the thing's laid out. And due to the fact... Can't you pick up the jammer? Well... No, because... Oh, I see what you mean. But... Oh, I get what you're trying to say. Something like, grab it through the window? No, game is a little too clever for that. It forces you to be exactly in the right position for it. Unfortunately. We have tried to cheese the jammers and other things before, but the game seems to know that's a trick they will try. So, now the problem is not being able to complete the circuit. We need the jammer because there's too many parts to this. There's iron gates everywhere. It's not a case of setting up the grids. One thing isn't going to cover all this. There are at least 1 here to connect these 2 together. And then the jammer to close it out. So what we have to do is we have to get the jammer to be on this side of the thing in the first place. But the problem with that is that would require resetting the puzzle, doing it another way, and then redoing it over and over, and I don't think that's going to work. We can't just like redo the puzzle just to have 1 jammer in a very precise spot. If the jammer was right here and doing its job here, that's great. And it's going to involve some fucking moving around the fucking laser beams, isn't it? In a very precise manner. The first area of the game, and I'm already struggling with the puzzle. We can't skip the sequence here. That's about as far as the beam's going to be able to carry itself. And I think that's in the right position. It's all about just having the jammer in the right spot at the right time. But how can we do that? I have to think ahead. Okay. So the jammer does jam the correct thing, and we say... So say that we do have the connection open this door temporarily. Hold on. But the problem then is that we can't fucking... Unless we can grab these through door windows. No, can't do that either. So I'm thinking ahead. If we were to set this up, then the problem is we need the things back to set up the sequence to complete the puzzle to beat the game. But, so basically, the jammer needs to be on this side of the room. Finish. Doesn't seem to be any way that is possible. I mean, if we were to complete the circuit and say set up a 2 thing here to have it all done here, I mean, okay. The problem then is we can't get back to it. But you have the jam to get the poles back, right? Well, the thing is. Oh no. I can't just put it this side though. Again, I take this and I'm stuck on the other side of the door. Put it this side, then remove the poles. I don't know, would that work? If I was to just set up a quick little thing, would it work? Problem is though, is this requires a different configuration of all 3 of them. Actually, if we're going to do that, we're going to need the other one back as well to complete a triple circuit. Come here, you. Oh yeah, that does actually work. I think. Yeah. Oh. That was surprisingly simple. I was sort of thinking to do that, but I didn't think it would. But thanks, Bemused. Ah, crap. I placed it slightly wrong. It needs to be visible from this turret as well. Hooray! Our first pew piece. Woo! Okay. Apparently, Bemused can do puzzles. Yes. I think I was sort of... I just didn't have the confidence to try that out myself, honestly. But thanks, Bemused. Okay. Coolio. What time are we on? Alright. Well, I'll be able to crack 2 more of those tight before this is over. Or did I just do... No, that was the first one. There's 2 left. Need to rack my brains over. Okay. Let's see if I can do the next 2. In-hole... Oh, windows again. There's a theme of windows here, it seems. These signals are becoming harder to reach. I dread what the next temple holds in store. And at the end, what? Eternal life? There's got to be another way. Complaining about the puzzles. I share their frustration. They really do. They are getting harder to do. No doubt about that. Alright. What can we do? 2 more. Will my brain be taxed? Okay, there's the piece. Oh, great. Here we go again. Another one with 2 different color-coordinated locks on it. And another clue that windows will be involved in the completion of this. Okay, well, here's the problem. We need the red access. Ah, this also has all the tools we'll need, so we'll have to open this up first. Sorry, buddy. Wait, hang on a second. How the hell can we do that? That's a fucking point. How the bloody hell are we supposed to get that without an extra thing? Because I've missed something. Oh no, we can do it from here, it's fine. That's all. That's okay. Okay, fine. Right, so in here we have... Oh, there's 2 more connectors. Ah, and I see the problem here. The problem here is overlapping of the beams. Well, I guess the beams will have to curve around each other. Wait, hold on. That's all we have to do, isn't it? Curve around each other. Oh, easier said than done, I guess. Oh. Okay. Now I see the real problem. Real problem is... Well, now the problem becomes apparent, I guess. The red is also need to access the blue, and then we have to pin it in a certain angle to make sure we don't cross them either. So actually, we probably need to connect them in a different way. Well, thing is, we can't skip going around the blue, so one thing has to be here, and one of them is, and it doesn't seem like we can skip having to connect both of these either. I'm not quite sure what needs to change. Maybe in the way we... Oh wait, why don't I just do both? Oh, wonderful. And our first problem emerges. Interception of the beam. Wonderful. Alright. Stop doing that, it's annoying. Well, that's going to lead to our first problem. We can't just do it like that. At all, in fact, but we do have to connect them around each other. Okay, then I really have no idea what we do. Don't think bending them... You have to bend the blue around while keeping the red intact. This is awkward. Yeah. Fuck. How the hell can we do this? I know that connections can stay once established for a thing, but this isn't that kind of puzzle. It seems to me that it's going to involve... Okay. Hold on. Alright. I think what this involves is moving a connector inside this room and switching it from this one to this one. Or something like that. Like, we kind of need it to open the... But that's the problem. We can't open this one without opening without the beams crossing at all. We could sort of arc it round. Very weird way. Guess we'll try that instead. Arc the red beam around and see if that does any useful or not. I have a feeling we may need to be placing it here so we can be seeing over there. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to need to do. We're going to have to like connect it here, connect it there, and then place the beam on the ground. Blue one access. Now, that leaves this puzzle of the third one. So, now the problem is blue one doesn't have any way of being activated. Because it too requires 2. Hold on. Hold on a second though. I can go all the way back here. This adds a new element to the puzzle. How much of it? Why are these at the far back as well? Is that a factor? Yes. Okay. I think I know what to do. No, wait. No, I don't. Because if I do that... Yeah, I'm thinking. Give me a second. I think I'm onto the right idea, I think, at least for this one. Definitely sure I'm onto the right idea. I need... The blue one can be accessed via this path. But the problem then is the beams arc on each. Sort of. The problem is the red one can't be done with this trick. But the red one can be done here. Actually connecting through to the thing properly. It is. Alright. So maybe what we have to do instead is something like this. Then take the third... Where the hell was the third one? Didn't I have a third? Okay, yeah. Third one. And then... Oh... Piss stained and bollocks. Oh no, I've got it. That's it. I've done it. Da. Yay! I solved it on my own. For once. Okay. Maybe I'm getting better. Great news for me. I'm actually slightly chuffed on that. Oh, good. GG, at last, babies. I finally solved the freaking red puzzle without consulting hints. For the first time in a while. Alright, one more and then I'm gonna be done with first area. I'll have to move on to the sandy area. 2 pesky little buzzers. Oh gee, I wonder what the puzzle could be about. Oh look, buzzers. 2 of them. Well, my retro minds, I guess they're called buzzers. Okay, well, I'm guessing this is going to involve cube-placed precision monitor things. What do we have in this area to work with? Yeah, I know, Fazzle, I know. Well, there is the block. There is the cube. I guess the first thing we need to do is get the cube. And let me guess, it's a long one. Of course, it's a fucking long one. Let me guess, they're designed so you can't cheese it by camping the AI things out or whatever. Oh, I could be wrong. Maybe you can. No, that's not gonna work. Let's do 4 of that. Right, well, this is the only tool we have to work with. And it looks like this is the thing that gets us to the exit. Oh, hey, BZ Plasma. How are you doing? Welcome to Puzzles. Have you played this game, BZ Plasma? Guessing you're going to do some live in a few moments. Okay, so the first problem is immediately we have no real tools to work with. Or did I miss something? Need to double check. Oh, you never played this before. It's quite a good game so far, BZ Plasma. The puzzles will definitely challenge you. This is only the first area. Okay, so what am I missing here? Am I missing anything? I feel like I missed a part of this. I know that 2 or more beams will connect, but the problem here is these things will not allow me to continue and complete a circuit at all. It's not. No, I can't do it in any way because this one is short. So what the hell do I do here? So I'm getting to solve the puzzle with 1 optical vector and nothing else. Any puzzle game you play with a puzzle like this was real missed. No, that's all I'm getting apparently. 1 optical thing. I have to somehow find a way around 2. I myself cannot provide a blockade for them, and even if I could, it wouldn't matter. This one's the real pain. It's shorter. Unless... but that's the problem. There's no angle for it either. Basically, as this sounds, I would have said use this as an actual... Okay, what happens if we just put the blocker in the path? It just bounce off it. That's great, except for the fact that I can't do anything with that. With a fucking angle. So, I am not quite sure what I have to do here. Now I'm already going, what the fuck? Oh, okay. I think I know what to do now. Let's do this. Go on, try and intercept. Oh, right, okay, fine. We do that, but we put it in the path of the stupid thing. It can't, like, annoy us. So actually, it needs to connect just in the right spot. As close as is possible, while being an actual blockade. Hopefully it will bounce off the thing and not interrupt. Or it won't work at all. Fuck! It needs to be here. But here doesn't say... Like, go away. Also, new problem. I can't do a timing rush because if that happens, I get locked out and then I would be... But wait, if there's a timing rush, once I block it in with this thing and then unleash the thing... that's what we gotta do. We gotta block it from the other side. Sort of. So, as soon as it passes here, we connect, and then it bounces into the thing and die. Whatever. Hey! There. You bounce into the thing now, right? Good. That's the trick. They don't interrupt the thing if it bounces off of it. Wait. Okay. And hey, there's the piece. Alright, let's connect these and go home. Easier said than done, of course. Obviously, that's not what we're going to do. I don't think so, anyway. Is it? Oh, maybe the blue's a secret, then. Well, the real secret is, where's the blue thing? In the first place. Yeah, I need to play Mist sometime, the old Mist. I had a review yesterday that talked about the follow-up, Riven, from Mist as well, BZ Plasma. And Matthew Matosis was expounding the benefits of real Mist. Isn't this just a case of just setting up a little bit here or something? Call me crazy, but I think we're done with the puzzle here, aren't we? Right? We just pop this on the block and then we are finished. Ta-da! Puzzle is over. Right? So we connect you to there, and we connect you to there, and we connect you to there, and then ta-da! It's over. Trying to up the themes, right, guys? Okay. Okay, they can, but it doesn't matter. I got it. That was... Okay. Strange. Did I just... What? Oh, okay. You can sneak through. I don't know if this was the intended solution, but there was just enough... I guess maybe it was. This seems a little bit easy. I thought there'd be another complicated step to this, honestly. You get just enough time to do it. Okay, now this is getting interesting. There's a blue connector. I smell another long-winded secret. Well, I don't know if that was the intended solution, but maybe it was. A bit of timing. Okay, and something that looks like we're going to be directing beams across the landscape a bit. Oh, well, that should be easy. I'd like to actually bowl this back, then, if we try something like that. Well, that takes care of that puzzle. I'm just gonna plonk these here and leave them out for a bit. I think I know what we need to do for that one, but we need a blue laser beam to show up. Well, we are done here, but I think I want to get that. I want to see if we can maybe try and get that secret star, if possible, of course. Only if possible. Actually, I think it shouldn't be very hard at all, should it? Well, the only problem might be is that we're going to have to stretch all the way across. But we don't need any of the red laser beam stuff anymore, do we? So actually, you come here. No, wait. Need you either. Get the exit one just... Oh, what? I had a connection then. Oh, it's not connecting to anything. I'd explain it. Actually, I don't even need you to really be, like, doing any of that stuff. Just... There. Just go to the far edge as possible. What you have to do is... Ah, we can select it. That's good. Hooray! And look what we get. Done this once before. And Area 2, in fact. We had to do a puzzle exactly the same as that. So I guess knowing that helped me get this one too. Still, pretty cool stuff. 5th star we have now, so we'll get a few of these. Doing too bad. Alright, well. That's that one done. So, what are you playing any WODs tonight, BZ Plasma, or are you playing something else? I wonder if the computer's anything to show us. Nope, it's gone silent. And we got everything. So another area I don't have to return to again. Alright. That concludes...
Rejoice, child, for you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land. You have conquered all its guardians and solved all its mysteries. Thus you are appointed its master, and you may do with it as you will.
Okay, thanks, God. Elohim, or whatever. But, I think what I'll do is I'll just leave it. I'll still be playing Building for now, and don't play anything else, but soon enough I will play other games. Okay, so... what have we got left in this area if we want to come back? We got a secret in Area 1 to get. Well, that is. Secret in Area 2. Well, that is good enough. Actually, we don't know what the Area 1 secret is. We know what the Area 2 secret is, but not how to get it. We've got one of the secrets in Area 3, but we don't... We've cleared Area 4 and Area 6. And we got one of the 2 in Area 5 and cleared Area 7. So 3 of the zones we're completely done with. The only thing left is just a few secrets. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 4 secret stars. If we wanted to come back for them. But other than that, well, that and there's this, I suppose, if we get it. But we're going to need 5 more sigils to have a peek at that thing. We need something like an axe for this, I've been told. And that's it. So, say goodbye to the ruins area. It was quite nice while it lasted. Now we must move on to Area B. In the sand. I'm kind of glad I managed to get Area A done in this stream. Even though it took me ages to solve one of the puzzles. Hopefully it won't take me that long, at least for a while. There's the Great Tower. What other games are you planning on playing then, BZ? So we'll be able to access Area C and it... I still have to run some testing with games to see them maintain 60 FPS at all times. I had a super weird bug with Windows 10 graphics came. Oh, that's good. You got a nice graphics card there. I got a decent graphics card too, but my CPU bottlenecks it, so I can't really run the super cool games. Not that mind. I have a lot of games to play that aren't super great anyway. And as soon as I get some decent money, I might get a new computer anyway. But for now, I've got plenty to do. Not least in this game. So it looks like, oh wow, the first area alone is full of yellow. So we would probably get, I'm just looking ahead here. Yeah, we would get that wind fan thing. And slowly work our way towards getting the play box. So we get that. Get one of the 2 for that, and then a few more pieces. That. Have to wait till Area 3, I think, to unlock both toys. Definitely does, man. So we'll be able to we'll have both new toys unlocked by Area 3. And I guess the rest will be around that. As for unlocking C, we'll have to wait till we get to Area 5. And the red tower and Area 2 will be unlocked by Area 4. So by the time we're done to Area 5, we'll have done... Maybe we'll have to pursue the secrets. Maybe you can't finish the game unless you get secret stars. Like, well, I don't know, maybe you can. Sorry, I just need to look slightly ahead if that's okay. I just realised Area 1 only had 4 and Area 2's jumped to 9. That being said, C has reds up the air, so it might be we might have enough. But if it's going to be 9 each time, I think we would fall just a little short. Maybe that's what the secret areas are for. Perhaps you have to get a few of the stars to get extra pieces, to get up to 6 for 6 of the tower. But then again, maybe the little ones are short. We don't know. This is all speculation. Anyway, enough chit chat. Down we go. In our long quest. Zone B. You're gonna love this, BZ Plasma. It's gonna remind you of a game we'll have played. If I face the right way, it would help me more. So here we are. I've said this before. We went down here earlier. Last time. So, welcome to Area B. The sandy Egyptian style room with lots and lots of things to do. 2 new toys. Now, what does this remind you of? Look at all this Egyptian stuff. Just checking what these. They share the same sigils. One of these requires the play box. Yes, that's exactly what I thought as well. This is made by the same people who made Serious Sam, Cryo Team, as well as Devolver Digital and the Institute of Neomatics, which I don't know if they actually exist or not, or if it's just a name that made up for this game. Yeah, this is the Cryo Team engine. You can probably tell just by this menu, honestly. It seems to be a very good engine for doing large-scale stuff like this. Like, it generates really large maps that look humongous and are rendered pretty competently. But it doesn't seem that great for little details, like a lot of... But that being said, scale-wise, this is fucking incredible. Great engine for that kind of stuff, and I think that's perfect for this game. Alright, well, holy shit, it's only been 4 hours. Oh, damn. There's a new toys fan. And I've done this the play box, because I'm not quite sure what it does, but I'm going to assume it might have something to do with time rewinding or something, or activation. I don't know. We'll get to play around with it in this area. Mysteries will become more apparent. Alright, so 2 minutes ago. Well, I was just entering this, so we're all good. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the stream for tonight. What have you all thought of the end of Area A? As I check out some workers in the chat. All 12 of you. Thank you to Fiagwent and Niskarin and Sirius Kakademon, who I did see enter but didn't say anything. And everyone else for being around. That's what I'm streaming in the future. Shadow Warrior 2013, Shadow Warrior 2, Serious Sam Games, Twitch, and Battle Mage Doom 2016 again? Oh, you're gonna play some more snap maps, I guess, BZ? I'd really like to see if the snap maps of Doom 2016 actually start getting any good. I feel that there is a little bit of potential with the snap maps, but due to the limitations that I have heard about, then it seems to be being held back a bit. In that regard. And more than that, I cannot remember. This is probably how many people I'd have if I streamed this game. Oh, you're gonna do a nightmare run. Cool. I might try the Serious Sam games again in the future, but I wasn't really that keen on them. The first one. Maybe the difficulty was too high, or maybe I just don't like games with the kind of gameplay that the first one had. I don't know. Might have to give it another chance or something. Alright, so this was pretty fun. The puzzles I struggled on a lot more tonight. So I do thank those in the chat that helped out with the puzzles. Definitely I said at the start of this I would probably need help, and I have proven I would need it. But I can do some of this stuff myself. Some things I can figure out, some things will take longer. The mystery remains just that. We haven't had any really big leaps in the mystery of the game so far, but I think we will soon. I have a feeling something's going to happen in Egypt Town. Way serious Sam for using minus T. I will try to keep that in mind, however, that will be way in the future. A long time in the future. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I have a computing course tomorrow, so I won't be streaming tomorrow. Or if I do, it'll be late in the evening, and it'll probably be Isaac or whatever. So I'll do my next serious stream on Friday evening, where I don't know, I might play this again. I'll see. I'll play something on Friday evening anyway. Either this or some Doom mods. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a good evening, and see you later.